Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about NCT U's Maniac. Okay, we're going to talk about Maniac. So, I got out a copy of IFPJ. I have so many versions of this album. It is obscene, but this is the vending machine one, I'm pretty sure. So it's at least a little bit more special. Some quick housekeeping though before I actually get started. Bean is here, not in real time as of me filming this, but if you're watching this around the time it comes out, Bean is currently staying with me. And I want to spend time with Bean, so I'm pre-filming some stuff. And then here's the thing though, right? There's more to it. After Bean leaves, I'm going to Israel for a week and a half. So I will be out of commission, essentially. I'm going to try and film while I'm there. I might be able to, but I'm going to have videos pre-filmed. I have videos prepped. They will go out while I'm away, but just as a warning, for the next 2-ish weeks, I won't be able to review new things, which sucks because there's a lot of big things coming out that I want to talk about. So I will try and cover them, but if I can't cover them, I'll cover them when I get back. Anyway, now that we have the housekeeping out of the way, let's go over this video is going to work, okay? I'm going to go through the song, Maniac by NCT U, and then I'm going to give it a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some disclaimers before we continue, really just the main one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug always says, music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that we have all of that out of the way, we can get started and talk about Maniac by NCT U, specifically by Doyoung and Haechan. And I don't think words can properly express the love I have for this song. If I were to rate every single NCT related song, all of their solos, all of their units, their group-wide things, everything, this would be very possibly number 1, and failing that, number 2 at the lowest. This is a masterpiece of a song. In 2021, the year the song came out, this was my second most streamed song, and I've streamed it pretty consistently since 2021, so to say this is one of these songs that I listened to the most in the past, 5 years would be an understatement. I would believe you if you told me I've heard this song more than any other. But first I must address the tragic news that this is made by my worst enemy, Ryan Jun. I've said this before, that man is inconsistent as hell and it pisses me off. But he very clearly made the song. I can't just avoid the fact that he made the song. If you put the song on, if you go to Apple Music to play this song, it literally says in the song title that it was produced by Ryan Jun. And unfortunately, Ryan really ate here. He did. He devoured. In fact, this might be my favorite background music he's ever done. Failing that, it's definitely top 5, because while that man has made many, many, many awful songs, he's made some bangers. But from the first second, this background music is just delivering in every way. It starts off really slow and really good, and then it changes, it shifts, and it becomes very, what I can only describe as Justin Timberlake suit and tie-esque. And all of this happens before anyone even starts singing. And then once they do start singing, it gets even better. It's funky, it's excellent, and of the 300 plus songs Ryan has produced for, made music for, worked on, whatever, this is definitely some of his strongest work. Now for the rest of the song, because it is just as good as the background music. Starting off with the verses, they're amazing. The first one builds so beautifully into the chorus. And as we should know by now, I love when a song builds. The second verse does admittedly feel a lot shorter. I don't know why. I think it's just because it doesn't have that gigantic 30-second opener before it. But either way, the second verse does feel a lot tighter, but it's still just immaculate. Doyoung really shines in that verse. Honestly, they're both just doing the most vocally here. And I mean that in the best way possible. They are both giving it their all. And I'm so here for it. And they're really doing an amazing job. When they sing together, it is some of the prettiest singing I've ever heard. And Doyoung's note at the end is stunning. The bridge is also just a whole moment. In addition to containing Doyoung's stunning note, it also has this really nice guitar to it. And I love a good guitar, and it's very good here. As for the pre-chorus, it's great. It flows really well into the chorus. And there's this thing. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe it's a real thing. I'm 90% sure if you listen very closely, you can hear the background music pick up ever so slightly before the chorus comes in. Can you tell I've heard this song too much by the fact that I can tell you underneath the singing that the background music will pick up at half a beat, and I'll notice it because I've heard this song a million times and it literally lives rent-free in my brain. And to think I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes now, and I haven't even mentioned the chorus, because this chorus is one of my favorite NCT choruses, and really just one of my favorite SM choruses. I have held the strongest, most intense, wholehearted love for this chorus since the day that I've heard it, and I have yet to calm down, because frankly, if you ask me, this chorus is one of the best things to happen in music in the past like 10 years. It's fun. It slaps. The background music is amazing. It's very funky here and very good. Like, the vocals are gorgeous. This is the perfect chorus, and I'm willing to die on that hill. In summary, I'm obsessed with this song, and I really have been since I first heard it. It is one of my favorite songs ever. It is in my Unhyperbolic Masterpiece playlist. And for some context, okay? I have heard this song God knows how many times, like literally thousands of times easily, and I was still wholeheartedly jamming. Like, I was jamming my entire soul out when I was taking these notes. So this song, I'm nowhere near sick of it. If anything, I love it more. But there's a lot to tell you about the song. So with that, it is score time, and overall, 10 out of 10. Let us be real here. This is a 10 out of 10 song. It is one of my favorite songs of all time. So yeah, 10 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this song down below. Let me know what you think. You can also like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I want to put my playlist of all my other NCT reviews. And 2.5 hours long, my history of NCT will be down there too. It's like a year old now, so it doesn't really cover late 2022 on. But everything up until late 2022 is in there, so you can check all that out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!